So I sorted out the camera this time properly, so hopefully this will be an alright talk. Considering we need to talk about Doctor Who, and I know this video is late, yes, I am aware. It's I'm going to have it up for the next episode coming out, which is kind of good, but also, yeah. Anyway, let's just move on, go straight into this. I'm just going to tell you right now, if you haven't seen the latest episode of Doctor Who, go watch it. Just watch the series, catch up, there we go. Because this is going to be a spoiler review, obviously, because I never talk about Doctor Who other than, like, the time to time. Reference it more like. So, no restraint on spoilers. Yeah, this is not What's the Difference. If you... stop explaining your jokes, Robert. Right, okay, so let's start off, because the episode starts off and we get our good old buddy Rigsy. And he, if you don't know who that was from series 8, and the episode in which Clara was the Doctor basically, and yeah, that sort of storyline, which I think is quite interesting. How it's this storyline that he returns in. So yeah, Rigsy phones up the Doctor to tell him that he has a tattoo that is counting down. Doctor, then goes and investigates. So we start finding out about this sort of hidden alleyway that's they're trying to find, and throughout this episode we were seeing that Clara is slowly going a bit crazy. She likes being the Doctor a bit too much, which is never a good sign. Actually, I don't think they've done anything like that in New Who at all. So that's quite interesting. I don't know about Old Who. I kind of watch the old episodes, but I don't really. It's just sort of every now and then I'm familiar with the stuff. That's it, really. So yeah, so we get this whole aspect to which she enjoys everything too much. She enjoys the peril, she enjoys the danger, she enjoys the gambling and everything like that way too much. And as we go in, we find out that it's Shielder, or whatever her name is, Maisie Williams' character, that runs the place, this alley, and she sentenced Rigsy to death. And first thing is, this episode's really dark. I didn't expect how dark this episode was. As soon as it was like sentenced to death, I was just like, wait, what is going on? Is this Doctor Who, considering the last episode was like this really awkward found footage thing that didn't work at all? I didn't think it did. So we find out about this, and we get a shot that shows exactly a moment that shows exactly what it is that Rigsy's going to get, and it's going to be a crow to the stomach, not an arrow to the knee, a crow to the stomach. That crow has an amazing feast. So you could say it's a feast for crows. We find out that the sentence can be passed on to someone willingly. But it cannot be cheated entirely. Remember that, because that's the most important part of this episode. You cannot cheat it completely. So, Clara decides, you know what, Maisie Williams, I can't even bother trying to remember her name. Maisie Williams' character cannot hurt me. So, Rigsy, pass it on to me, I'm willing. And after a long discussion, eventually he passes it on. So Clara now has this thing. Yeah. Not a good idea, because it turns out that Maisie Williams' character had no intention of killing Rigsy. She just wanted the Doctor there, and unfortunately Clara just fucked up the entire thing. She brought, and it cannot be cheated. So Maisie Williams' character cannot remove the number. She cannot remove the tattoo, which means the crow is gonna get her, no matter what. And that is precisely what happens. Clara dies, which really caught me off guard. I was like, what? Because you spend like this whole 10-minute thing, and I'm just like, right, okay, it's a very emotional like ending to them, the Doctor and Clara's relationship, and you're just like, nah, this isn't happening. So, Walking Dead's already tried to pull this on me. This isn't working for Doctor Who. And then she walks out, and then the crow goes through. I swear they used a different special effect, because I was just like, no, something's going on here. Clara's absorbed her. And I was in so much denial. and then you see all the gas and stuff come out of her mouth, and she drops, and you're like, well, nope, she's definitely dead. Obviously it's Doctor Who, so they can't actually focus on the body for like half an hour or something while you try and like decipher if the character's actually dead or not, like you do with Walking Dead. Which is just like, if they don't die on screen, then they're not dead. if you don't see the guts coming out of them, they're not dead. So yeah, and to make it even worse, the Doctor is pissed, and he says one of the most amazing lines to me as a Williams character, because he is really protective over Clara. Clara, he kind of has a father-daughter relationship with her, but it's like a slightly more friendship. It's like a weird, like, in-between area. And he just turns around to her and goes, I'm not going to... It's something along the lines of, I'm not going to kill you or harm you or something like that. I'm not going to seek revenge because it's not what Clara wanted. But you better stay out of my sight so that I can keep that promise. Because you will find that the universe is a very small place when I am angry with you. And I was just like, this is going to be amazing. So it turns out that Maisie Williams' character actually struck a deal in order to protect her safe haven area in exchange for the Doctor. So the Doctor is then teleported God knows where. And yeah, this was really quite a shocking episode. I didn't expect it at all. And I've never done a Doctor Who centric video. Mainly because I never found the need to. It's like Doctor Who is always kind of predictable. You're like, okay, we've got the monster, the Doctor defeats it, companion, sometimes the companion leaves, we get a new one. Usually when the companion leaves though, you know that they're going to leave. Like Rory and Amy, I knew they were going to leave. It was everywhere. It was like, yep, they're ending in the mid-series finale. Which Doctor Who's never done a mid-series finale before, like afterwards, because I don't know why they done it. It was quite stupid actually. I think they wanted to become American and it just didn't work, which was weird considering that series moved away from America. The Series 6 was American. They were working with BBC America. And then Series 6. Anyway, this is not what we're talking about. We're talking about Clara. And yeah, this really caught me off guard. I absolutely loved how they done it though. It was like one of those like shocking but like emotional. They handled it well. They handled the shock factor as well as the emotional stuff, and it really worked to its advantage. And I was like, as much as I was sad to see Clara gone, I was like, this is precisely what it needs. As Clara sort of held Peter Capaldi back. He was like, he turned him into a kind of nice guy. Peter Capaldi's Doctor's a lot more robotic, to say the least. So just to see him pissed off, it's going to be amazing, and I really can't wait to see what happens next. As for the stuff that's happening, am I sad that Clark's went? No, I think she went off at the right moment. She's had some really good moments. Series 9 started to make me like her again, so that's all good. Series 8, I kind of lost interest in her. I was just like, nah. I didn't like what they were doing with her character, whereas this series, I feel like they've done it well. I really liked her character when she was introduced in Series 7, halfway through, after the mid-series finale, after the mid-series break, which, stupid. Just gonna say it. Very stupid. So yeah, I was so excited I'm so excited to see where they go with this character, where they go with this decision, because this isn't just a decision that you make, like, just go, alright, okay, let's kill off Clara for no reason. Like, it's not like it's Game of Thrones or Walking Dead in which they just want to shock the fans, and it's out of nowhere, and you're like, whoa, okay, anybody can die. This is Doctor Who, so this has never really happened in Doctor Who before. There's always like the end or the beginning or something like that, but this series has been really dark with the stuff they were tackling. I mean, the first episode, the Doctor basically kills a child Davros, which that just shows like the mood of the tone of the entire series, or this entire series, and it's really good. I really like what they're doing with it, and yeah, I don't know where I'll do a video on the next two. Probably not. I hope Clara doesn't come back, because I'd hate for that. I think this was a really good ending, worked really well, and even at the end they had this little thing with the TARDIS, which was brilliant, in which Riggsy created a memorial for her on the TARDIS, which the Doctor will clean off pretty much as soon as he gets back to the TARDIS, because the Doctor's not one of those folks that like to dwell in death, otherwise he'd be there for like hours and he'd just, I don't know what would happen, he'd just collapse in on himself. If you've seen the episode Journey's End in series 4, which I highly recommend you do see, the Doctor actually does think about all the people that have died. Obviously it's Nuhu that do it in, but there's a lot of you just get to see this effect that it has on him. It's really interesting. As always, remember to like and subscribe, and I feel like asking you a question. Do you think Clara died too early? Or do you think she should have died earlier? What is your opinion on Clara's death? In the comments. I'm about to do that thing that I've done in the Hunger Games thing, so just mention in the comments, yeah. You know that. You know the stories, so yeah. See ya.